Welcome in, Libra, to Don Williams Tarot. It's nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. I'm doing well, thank you. However, I have lost one of my cameras, so I figured it would best to have the card view than have the person view. So you can see all the cards as we lay them out. So this reading is for Sun, Moon, or Rising placements in the sign of Libra. If you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading. Therefore, not all the messages may resonate. So take what does and leave what doesn't. If you're interested in doing a deeper dive as to what's going on with you in your life, I do provide private readings. My information is in the description box below. And if you're brand new to my channel, you might want to consider subscribing. As I do live readings, if you subscribe and you click that notification bell, you will be notified as to when I go live. You can come in and ask a question, right? You can ask a question and get some insight for yourself. And you kind of can see kind of how a quick, long question reading would work. And it gives you an idea as to how I work. The other thing that you might want to consider too is I do have a special right now. I'm learning the medicine cards, which are all about the totem animals from the animal kingdom. The medicine card comes to us from the various indigenous native tribes. They believe in the teachings of these animals as medicine as it relates to life lessons, right? So the medicine referred to in this situation is about anything that improves your connection to the God of your heart and helps you to really understand more about the world around you. The interesting thing about the power of the animals is that when you call upon them, you are drawing in that connection and the energy of those animals, and you are asking to utilize the strength of these creatures' essence, right? They work in conjunction with you, very much like the angels that you might also work with. So one of the things that I am offering right now is a discounted rate to the 9 totem animals. These animals represent your abilities, your talents, and your challenges. And I have gotten a great response. I do have this discounted until the end of October, so you might want to book that. Because at the end of October, it's going to go back to my hourly rate. At this point, it's $33 for the reading, and it's really insightful. So I really do highly recommend it. Okay, so today this reading is for the month of October. What do our Libras need to know for the month of October? What's coming in for you? What is it that is going to help you navigate the waters in the month of October? And I didn't really mean waters because, gosh, I'm thinking about all those people that were hit with the hurricane yesterday. I am recording this on September 29. And I can tell you that just the emotions from that day, I was pretty wiped out yesterday because of all of the heightened energy. I tap into those things. Even when I don't want to, it happens. So, okay, so let's lay out your cards and let's see what's coming in for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm doing a Celtic cross for you today. I then am going to pull 2 of the Akashic Record Oracle cards for you, as well as 2 of the Archangel Michael, what is this deck called? Sword of the Light Oracle. And I typically, I'll just show you how I go, what happens when it happens. So let me just lay out your cards and let's go. All right, so we start off with Judgment in the center of your reading and Temperance. So you've got these 2 angels right off the bat going, hello, hello. 9 of Wands, Knight of Swords, the Empress. So you're showing up large and beautiful. You have did I just turn this upside down? I did. Yes. Okay. Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, Strength. Oh, and the Sun. So we start off large and we look at all these majors you've got. So you've got one, two, three, four, five majors. So this is going to be a big month for you. It's going to be a pivotal month for you, Libra. Okay. We start off um, your main focus for the month is this Judgment card. So the Judgment card for me is a big awakening. I'm going to say you've got three majors right close to each other. I feel as though this is going to be a very pivotal month for you. You're going to have exposure to things. You're going to have different belief systems. It could be a kind of a shaky, rock your world kind of a thing. However, I want you to keep in mind you've got all of these angels around you. So you are protected, even though you might feel as though the wind is going to be, kind of taken out of your sails, so to speak. This Judgment card is also my card of your purpose. What is your purpose? What did you, as a soul, decide to come down and have a human experience in this body at this time? What is your purpose? I feel as though a lot of clarity is going to come to you regarding this. If you don't already know what your purpose is, it's going to come and the bugles are going to blow. The Judgment is also pay attention, something big is coming. And then the other thing is just face fear limitations. Just allow yourself to open up, express, allow yourself to allow this to come in. Don't try to block this, because the more that you try to put up a resistance, the harder the lessons are. So allow yourself to be very flexible, right? Allow yourself to just be like a feather, right? And float in the air, because I know you understand that energy the best. The other thing about Judgment is this is about aligning to your heart and to your motives, again, purpose. And then lastly, with this card, it's really asking you for total transparency. Total transparency in a way that you're coming across very clear, very transparent, right? You're expecting that same energy from those that you exchange with. And at the same time, that transparency is meant to be a boundary that you're setting. Like, you are not going to allow those lower energies into your life. Or if you do, it's only going to be for a short amount of time. And then you're putting that boundary up as to, I am only going to allow certain things into my life. The beautiful thing here is then you also have the Temperance card. The Temperance card for me is that card of, now, as you can see, she is doing alchemy here. She is pouring from the consciousness pool right into her cup. I do feel as though glory is on her path. And the other thing about Temperance is that Temperance is all about being patient. It is asking you to balance all the things in your life, balance your spirituality with your physical life, because she has one foot in the water and one foot on land. So she is balancing those energies and she's alchemizing those energies, masculine, feminine side, balancing that out. The other thing about the Temperance card is that she is not in a rush at all. It's all about trusting in universal timing. And it's also my card of, just allowing yourself to tap into your purpose, trust in your universal information that's coming to you. And I feel as though you're going to be really, really golden. This second card, of course, is what's helping or hindering you. And in this situation, I do feel as though it's more of a help than a hindrance. If it were a hindrance, it would be a situation where you are not seeing the signs, you are not getting the information, your angels are trying to communicate with you and you're being too busy doing other things. The other thing about the Temperance, though, if it were going to be a hindrance towards you, it would be that this card is a slower moving card. You do have that fast energy above you, but I really do feel as though what it's really saying is that you just need to balance, you need to be patient, you need to allow the universe to take you where you need to go and trust that your needs will be met. Your thoughts are this Eight of Wands. Now, this says that you're feeling very inspired, very creative, and very passionate. This is my victory card. This is that card of success coming in for you, recognizing those successes and really enjoying, being able to see them, experience them, and this is fast moving energy as well. Now, the other thing about the eights, though, the eights are about overcoming obstacles. So if there are some things that you're trying to accomplish or get through, I will say that even though this is your victory, so it is going to happen, but if it doesn't happen immediately, even though this is a fast moving card, I will say that it is going to happen. So when it does, make sure that you celebrate, right? Now, what's in your foundation is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is my fastest moving knight. He is taking action. He is moving towards his dreams. The other thing about the Knight, of course, is that the swords have to do with the way that we communicate, how we make decisions, how we express our thoughts and our ideas. So for me, I feel as though he has clarity. He's moving where he knows he needs to go. He is taking that action and it's quick. So I feel as though you are going to have a very busy month. You do have a lot of major arcana. It may take you a bit longer than just the month of October to work through these energies. But at the same time, I feel as though you're just going to get on your white horse and you are going to charge forward because that's what your foundation is. Now, as we look at your immediate past, this is definitely your energy here, Libra. Uh, the Emperor's card shares the energy of the Libra as well as Taurus. And the ruling planet, of course, is Venus, which is all about unconditional love. This is your ability to step into your sovereignty, stepping into your knowledge, your wisdom, being able to speak your mind with truth and integrity. And it's also that energy of just allowing yourself to, oh, she's pretty much got all of the energy of all the queens within her. She is definitely about nurturing and growth, creativity. She takes very good care of herself. She is my abundant and wealthy empress. So she has money to flow, and she's very generous with her time, with her thoughts, with her giving. She's a very generous type of an individual. And also, if you are a male listening to this message, recognize that we all have divine masculine and divine feminine within us. And so, really, what this is just coming to terms and coming into balance, and right, because you've got these balance cards here of really just owning that divine feminine energy for yourself. Now, the last thing I do want to say about, let me just double check that we don't have the Page of Cups. No. Because this is saying fertility. So if you're looking to start a family, this would be the time to do that, right? Also, what that is saying is that your ideas and your goals are very fertile at this time. So take action. Because you also have that Knight. Take action towards those goals. Also, with your near future, you've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups to me is a card of illusions. This is also my card of not being able to see things clearly. As you can see, there is all this, fog around these cups. Sevens are typically about gaining experience and gaining confidence of some kind. Now, of course, this would be your emotions or relationships. It does feel as though you are going to be spoiled for choice, that there's going to be something coming in immediately here within the next week or so that is really going to make you realize that you don't have clear insight on what this represents. Now, like I said, the cups do represent your emotions and your relationships. So I do feel as though you really are going to need clarity. And by getting that clarity, and how you get that clarity is going within, aligning your higher self, use your intuition, use your gut, because your gut will tell you the truth as well, so that you can have more insight before you make any choices to move forward with that. So right in the very center of your reading, which was these cards here, a lot of stuff is coming in. So it feels as though there is a lot of stuff that's coming in from the higher perspective of things. These are very, very spiritual cards, most of them, with the exception of this card right here that isn't giving you really straight clarity. It is saying that you're going to have choices that you're going to have to make, and you're going to have to use your experience and your confidence to make a right choice for you. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I want more clarity on this portion of your reading. So I am going to pull your Akashic records to see if there's any other messages Spirit wants you to know. So your first card is trust in yourself. You've got this. You've been working hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. And look at that, all of that trust. Remember, I was saying that about you have to trust in the divine will. You have to trust in the universe, and the universe is going to take you exactly where you need, right? And you trust in yourself. You have all of the tools in your toolbox. But I absolutely love this for you. I feel like it's a perfect card. Okay, your next card is soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Look at her angel wings. Yay, look at all these angels you got around you. I love it. Bringing in that hope, right? Can you see that hope right there in that beautiful little this guy doesn't want to, he's too heavy in the middle, I think, and he doesn't want to stand up there. Got it. Oh, should have left him alone. All right, we'll let him fall forward. Very good. It's looking really good. So now let's go up your ladder. And the one thing that I am going to say, as you know, this has come up quite a bit for everybody, is this Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is that card of nightmares. It's those thoughts that keep us awake, that just keep rolling around in our mind over and over and over again. And that's kind of the energy of this card. The swords do have to do with the way that you think and the way that you feel. And this is usually what happens in the night, right? You allow your mind to control what is happening. And basically, the best way for you to be able to get past, if this is something that has been happening to you consistently, is to write down those thoughts that you're thinking about before you go to sleep at night. Write them down on a piece of paper, write them down on a pad, and then make sure that in the morning, you tell yourself, I'm putting this down for tonight so I can sleep. I will pick up this pad in the morning. And then you do something with it, right? Because what you're doing is you're reprogramming your own mind. You're retraining the way that you think, so that you can sleep at night and get the rest that you need. So you're fresh, you can take care of things, and you can be your best. Now, the next card coming in is your closest relationships. Now, for me, this card is my lying, cheating, and stealing card. So be aware that energy is around you. The sevens, again, are about gaining experience and gaining confidence. And the story behind this card is this guy went into the enemy's camp and is stealing their swords. So they don't have any tools to fight, him and his team. So he's being very strategic. So you might find yourself in strategic situations with some people within your, closest relationships, in the way that you are communicating or the way that you're expressing yourself with them. Now, it can be in any area of your life. It can be, romantic, it can be just friends, it can be people that you work with. But something's going to come in, and you're going to find that you're going to be very careful with the way that you express, the way that you use your words. Okay. And I feel that if you do that, you are going to be fine. I really feel as though it is a gold card. So any of the gold cards are blessings coming from the universe. And this is basically saying that you have the capability, you have the skills, you have all the things that you need, right? And this is definitely saying that this is going to be a bit of a challenge for you, okay? Because you're going to be standing up for yourself, possibly, but at the same time, you're going to use that strategy for your best outcome. Now, your future feelings is the strength card. I love the strength card. The strength card for me is about your willpower, your quiet strength, your graceful leadership. As you can tell, she has her hands in the mouth of the lion. She has worked with this lion for a long time, and they have created this relationship where this lion will submit to her. He trusts her, right? And at the same time, she wouldn't be putting her hands in his mouth if she knew that he was going to eat her hands. So there is this mutual trust. So, what this card is representing for me, for you, is that your future feelings are that you are going to be standing strong. You're going to be standing and using that inner strength, that quiet strength, to be the leader that you are. And the best way to lead is by example. You can say all the words that you want. It's when you lead by example and people see that for themselves, because that your actions sometimes are far stronger than the words you speak. So I feel as though this is a great card for you. I love it. And then as we close out your month, you are stepping into the sun. So look at this gold all the way up. You're going from this strategy into this beautiful strength card with the sun coming down, flowing all around you, blessing you, giving you joy, happiness, success, abundance, and fulfillment. This is manifesting your dreams. It is taking action, even in fear. And this is really just saying that you are just ready to come out and stand in your personal power, stand into. Oh, and the other thing too is, of course, the child. And the child represents having more playtime. So you might be realizing as you're progressing through the month, some of this stuff is going to be a lot of work. So if you can make it fun for yourself, if you can go about your tasks by allowing yourself to be playful, I think that you are going to find that this is going to be a really great month for you. I love your reading. I really do. I feel as though there is a lot of beautiful things here coming your way. I really feel as though you are really working on your passion and your purpose. And I feel as though you're making excellent progress. Okay, Libra. So now we're going to pull your cards from the Sword of the Light Oracle. If you have not done so, please give me a thumbs up. Your first card is Archangel Michael himself. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. Okay, sounds good. And you can always call on him at any time. Working with the angels, you do have to invite them in. They won't come in, they won't do anything without your invitation. And then your last card is Let It Go. This situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so you can embrace the future. So some of you are going to be letting things go, and some of you are going to stay the course. Of course, letting go will allow you to stay the course depending upon what the subject is that we're talking about, right? So Libra, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing October. I will get my cards or my camera situation hopefully resolved by the time I do my next round of readings. So thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a blessed month. Cheers.